she was 7. I'm back. So today's topic of the video is I'm going to actually break down some lyrics in a song that kind of give you insight on, disclosure. And it came out in the 80s, and a lot of people just sang the lyrics of this song and danced to it, and they never really thought about what the lyrics meant. So I'm just going to go ahead and break it down since all this stuff is happening today and people are, wondering what's going on and, with the missing plane and all that and the strange lights in the sky and just, people astral traveling more and awakening more and becoming more spiritually enlightened, since, a lot more since, the early 2000s. So I'm just going to go ahead. Okay, the name of this song, I'm going to link one of the links below in the description box so you can go to the video or the lyrics afterwards. The name of the song is Another Part of Me by, of course, Michael Jackson. But I just want to break down the lyrics to these songs so you can hear it and see it for yourself, okay? So the lyrics go, we're taking over. We have the truth. This is the mission. To see it through, okay? It says, don't point your finger. Shh, don't point your finger. I mean, don't judge. You don't judge because you don't know about this, okay? Not dangerous. There's nothing to fear, okay? This is our planet. You're one of us. Basically, he's saying, okay, y'all aren't the only ones here, okay? You one of us. We made y'all, so. We're sending out a major love that means higher vibrations, okay? And this is our message to you, darlings. What's our message? Their message is in symbols and in the stars. It's in the heavens. It's in everything around you, because the next lyric after that is the planets are lining up, bringing brighter days. And when did the planetary lineup happen? Was it 2012? Bringing brighter days. That means higher vibrations, more abundance, more spiritual thinking, higher learning, more technology, Okay, so then saying, they're all in line waiting for you. That means you have to be ready to be able to understand what's going on. You have to be ready to seek the knowledge. You have to be ready to accept this. You have to be ready to understand and see what's going on around you, okay? They're waiting for you, not the other way around. You're not the people who are waiting on them to have disclosure or to make an appearance. They're going to be waiting on the wrong thing. It's in you, okay? And then it says, can you see? Can't you see? It says, they're all in line waiting for you. Can't you see? So that means you need to open your eyes, open your mind, get more knowledge, and you'll start to see the things that are unraveling and unveiling. And then the last lyric on that part says, you're just another part of me, which means another part of this consciousness. It's a connective consciousnness, and these beings work with telepathy and collective consciousness, So that was a little bit of disclosure right there from MJ. And then on the next verse, he says, I run the nation. Okay. He didn't literally mean that he ran the nation. He meant that his people, his kind, his, higher ups, the people who are beyond the government, beyond the secret societies, the ones that run that, which are, the higher evolved beings. They run the nation. Okay? And he says, fulfill the truth. The final message we bring to you. That means find your truth. Go, seek truth, seek knowledge. Seek the source. Don't believe what everybody else tells you. Do your own research. And then it says, it says, fulfill the truth, the final message we're bringing to you. There is no danger. So all y'all who are afraid of something going down, you're keeping yourself from actually evolving and ascending because you're living in that fear, and that's a lower vibration. And, you're not going to ever be able to, get to where you want spiritually if you're in that negative. You might be conscious, you might be awake, but there's people that are conscious and awake, that are fear mongers. And those people, they're working for the opposite, vibration. They're going for the lower vibration. Those people that are like, the world's going to end and everything is evil. The government's against us. They're listening to all the conversations and all that stuff. Well, those are fear mongers, okay? Because if they're going to listen, they're going to listen. I mean, what's the use of being afraid, Anyway, so then it goes, you're just another part of me again. And then it goes back to, we're sending out a major love. That means they're sending out this love vibration and just waiting on you to pick up on it. Only higher vibrational beings will pick up on this love that they're sending out, because like attracts like. That's one of the laws of the universe. So, and it keeps asking, can't you see that you're just another part of me? And then it goes in, and we're taking over. This is the truth. Okay? So it's the higher evolved beings that are running everything. They're sending out all these higher vibrations, and the ones that are vibrating at least somewhat of a high level can pick up on it. And they're understanding, and they're seeing the things that the other people can't see, because they're too busy, teaching fear and hate, and they can't even accept their own brother or sister or next door neighbor or person with a different skin tone or sexual orientation. So they're not on that higher level of vibration, so they're not going to be able to understand some of the things that you are going to be able to. So, and you can't argue with them. I mean, it's hard not to, because you just, it's so sad that you just want them to be free and at peace and to know, the truth, that you kind of feel sorry for them, and you want to argue with them, but then you have to catch yourself and say, no, that's where they are. That's their vibration. That's where they have to stay, and like the Bible and other texts, they say, people will be left behind, and then like people will be left behind because they're not going to understand. And then it says, if they, when they see, the truth or whatever, they will be like frozen in fear or die of fear, because the truth is, fear is not the answer. They're going to be so scared of something that that's not even real, that they're creating in their mind. So I just want to break down those lyrics real quick, and I thought that it was cool that Michael was conveying that message, because we all know Michael was like part of Freemasonry. He was very into the occult sciences. He studied a lot. He read a lot of books on alchemy, and he was very interested in lots of occult knowledge. So we know that he was very much involved, and his father was a Freemason as well. So he was in that from the beginning. And plus, in the music industry, you can't escape having to deal with occult knowledge, because they are ran by the higher evolved beings, because music influences people on the highest level, because it's vibrational and it penetrates both sides of the brain simultaneously, because it enters through both ears, which are on both sides of the brain. So, and then like through video technology, now we're able to get the vibrations on both sides of our brain and watch the symbols on the television and what's conveyed to us. So that is, why the music industry is so influential, and everybody is always against or saying, you know, they're Illuminati puppets, they're da, da, da. Well, and a nicer way to put that is that they're working for higher evolved beings that are trying to evolve the human brain. And some people are targeted. I'm not gonna lie. Some people are targeted because they don't see that as the way they are right now is any type of, you know, contribution to society. So they're kind of trying to change them mentally. You know, I know there's like this big talk about how they're trying to effeminize men, but some of those guys that are being effeminized, you know, they would have probably ended up doing something far worse than what they're actually doing now, you know. So I don't know how y'all feel about that, but still, people are influenced heavily by television, by, you know, the things that you put in your body, by what you listen to on the radio, and also, you know, your own thinking and the people that you hang around. What are you hanging around? They say the 5 people that you spend the most time with is who you're going to end up like. So look at your surroundings. You know, if you want to evolve higher, get around some people that are talking about something, some higher knowledge, some people that can teach you instead of some people that can bring you down and to their negative vibration. You need to get away from that, even if it means being alone and just, you know, reading and studying by yourself. It doesn't matter. So that was my quick topic video on the breakdown of another part of me and how it all, you know, is coming together right now with all the events happening in the world. So we're not alone. They run the nation, and we're just another part of them. So hey, what can we do? All right, peace.